Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because Nomad has released their first eyeshadow palette of 2024 and oh my goodness, it is so stunning. This is the New Zealand Stargazing palette and the color story is so beautiful and vibrant and I'm here for it. We play in the shades, we swatch them, we see what they're all about before we put them on the eyes and try out the new palette. But before we jump into it, you guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. If you like this video, make sure to give a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look on my eyes using the new palette from Nomad, just keep watching. You guys, I am so excited for this. It arrived this morning and I wasn't thinking I was going to get it until maybe like Monday or Tuesday. This is the new release from Nomad. It is their first one of 2024. And if you followed Nomad on Instagram, when they get ready to release a palette, they'll actually give you clues so everyone can guess, build the anticipation. Sometimes they do giveaways. I'll link their Instagram down below so you can go check them out. But this palette, I was looking at some of the shades that they were sneak peeking and oh my goodness, they have multi-chromes in here, which they did in their last one, the Royal, I can't remember the name of it. I know it's in the collection, but their eyeshadow palettes are absolutely beautiful. There's always a story behind it. This palette is the New Zealand Stargazing. Just the outer carton is absolutely beautiful. I think this is the Milky Way. Now, the color story inside, I am here for this color story. You have some pink shades, you got the purple, some blue shades, a matte black, some gray tones, and then the shimmers. They all look like they have some type of duo or multi-chrome to them. And then the pressings, when they do their shadows, they always have some type of pressing, whether it's the Nomad Cosmetics logo, or for this one they have the Milky Way, the Southern Cross, Saturn, just all the different star shades. Look at this. And then this one looks like it's the shape of New Zealand. It's also in this shade here, but it looks kind of faint. But I am so excited for this palette. I just cannot wait to dive in and swatch them to get an idea for it. They do also send a postcard, and this is beautiful. So it gives you some details like the destination, the palette, the cause. So the destination is looking up at the New Zealand night sky, millions of stars, planets, and other heavenly bodies come to life as night deepens and true darkness closes in. Stargazing on this breathtaking island country with otherworldly landscapes in a transcendent and humbling experience. Surrounded by the radiant southern lights, spiraling Milky Way, and the infinite cosmos, you feel part of the greater universe and realize we are all made of star stuff. All right, so the palette, dark and dazzling, 9 stellar mattes, 6 twinkling multi-chromes inspired by the Take Your Breath Away Stargazing in New Zealand. And then the cause, they are going to support Dark Sky International that works to restore the nighttime environment and protect habitats from light pollution. That is awesome. So this is a couple that independently own Nomad, which makes them an indie brand. But I love this and we're going to go ahead, dive in, see what the shades are all about, and get an idea for the color story to see which ones we want to use. Are you the guru today? Are you the guru today? What are you trying to do? Can I lift her up? Probably not. She's going to... No. That's okay. I'll let you go. She's like, I don't want to be touched. Okay, these swatches did not disappoint. I am so excited to be playing with this palette today. The matte shades swatched beautifully. The only one that I kind of have an issue with, and it's because it's my skin tone, is the second to last shade, Queenstown Skyline. It's very peach. It disappeared on my arm. I can see it if I look closely, but because I'm not super fair, it kind of just disappeared in my skin. That's fine, especially because if I used an eyeshadow primer, it might help it stand out a little bit more because the base that I use is kind of, it's like a creamish shade. Now, the deep dark matte tones are absolutely beautiful. The gray shade, the Cosmos, is so beautiful. And then even Tongariro Night Hike, that has what looks like pink underhues, even though it's like a taupey tan type of shade. Now, for the multi-chromes. I am absolutely infatuated with the shade Southern Cross, and I really want to use that shade today. I also love Milky Way. That shade is beautiful. It has blue with green and purple shimmer in there, whereas Southern Cross, which is in the bottom row first shade, that one has like burgundy, gold, and it looks like it might have like purple or like a lilac shade in there. Absolutely stunning. Now, the shade, what is it? Magellanic Clouds? It is the last shade in the palette, and that has gold to orangey undertones with the shimmer. That one I want to use with Southern Cross and put it kind of like in my inner corner feeding into it, so we can use those two shades. This palette is absolutely stunning. I have a feeling I will reach for it quite a bit. I have no idea what shades I want to use as far as the mattes are concerned, but I know I'm going to build it completely around the two multi-chromes. So let me go prep my eyes and we will dive into this palette. Okay, I think I have a way forward. I'm going to go into the shade Southern Lights. This one I'm going to put into my crease with my fluffy crease brush. And I'm just going to do it gently because I don't want it to be the most overpowering shade. I'm thinking I might use the purple. And just in the outer V. Ever so slightly, I will build it up after I do the purple because I want to see, but I don't want to do too much of it right now. I'm not going to know how to say this name. I'm going to use this purple shade. I think it's Aoraki Mackenzie. I'm not sure how to say that. If you know, let me know in the comments. I'm going to go in first with my fluffy crease brush and then with my compacted smudger to build it. I would love to go and visit New Zealand. I've made it to Australia, but I have never made it to New Zealand. I would love to. And I didn't even get to do everything I wanted to in Australia. So I feel like one day I will go back. This purple is absolutely beautiful. Switching over to my compacted smudge brush. Oh, it's such a beautiful shade. There's part of me that is tempted to dip into the shade Dark Sky Nation, which is the matte black, and like deepen up the outer corner. But I also know I do that all the time. And I'm just like, ooh, do we just stick with the bold colors today and not smoke out the corner? Which is like something I do all the time. And then of course the skipping in the inner corner, that is because of my eyelid. That is because of age. And we fixed it. It is so deep and luscious and beautiful. And I know I can deepen up that pink on the outside now. But I just wanted to get a feel for it before I made it too intense and too dark. Stunning. Alright, going back into Southern Lights, which is that pink shade, just a smidge. And on the outer edge, just putting that pink in. Going into the shade Southern Cross. This one I'm going to pick up on my ring finger. No, my middle finger. Place it right in the center. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so luscious. That was just one swipe, patting it, not going in to get extra color. The color payoff is insane. And then going into the shade Magellanic Clouds. I think that's how you say it. I know Magellan, but I've never heard of Magellanic. All right, this one I'm gonna pick up on my ring finger and place it in the inner corner. On over. Oh. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the transition between the orangey gold into the purple, the blue, and the oh, this is stunning. Let me know if you guys are picking up this palette. I am so excited by it. All right, going into a dry brush, I'm gonna go into Magellanic Clouds. I don't know why I keep like emphasizing the ick, but I wanna get that inner corner just so precise. I'm gonna see if I can sweep it into the crease a little bit. Let me go do this eye, some base products. I will be back because we need to finish off this look. Okay, you guys, now we need to finish off the rest of this eye look. Any base products that I used will be linked down below in case you're wondering what I have on my face. Now, for this eye look, and the one thing I have said before, I love having my base products on. It kind of just brings the entire look together, because sometimes it can look crazy until you get your base products on. I'm wondering, because I have this really pretty like pinky, it's the Too Faced blush on right now. I'm wondering if I want to stick with the pink. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the blue. I just did a couple different blue looks. Let's stick with the pinks and purples. All right, we're gonna go into the shade Southern Lights. I'm just gonna grab my compacted smudge brush, the little tiny one, and the entire length of the under eye. I am bringing it down a little bit more than I normally would, just because I want the pink to like peek through with that purple. And then going into the shade Aoraki Mackenzie. I'm gonna place this before I blend it. Switching to my larger compacted smudge brush because we just need to finesse the outer corner. Now, I do need to do my inner corner highlight and brow bone. I'm using the Too Faced, what is this? The Moon Crush Out of This World highlighter. This survived the declutter. And it's so beautiful. Look how stunning that is. It's also what I have on my cheeks. I tend to do whatever is on my cheeks, usually in the brow bone and inner corner. Not always, but most of the time. Now, because we're talking about stargazing, I grabbed one of my favorite highlighters that definitely looks like crushed stars all over the eye, or all over the cheeks. This is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in How Many Carats. It just is so beautiful and glittery and shimmery. I always like having something underneath it just to like amplify it. I probably could have just done it by yourself, but that's not the vibe today. That's not what I was feeling. Did I need two highlighters? Probably not. Is it my day off and I wanted to anyways? Yes. So let me go do eyeliner, brows, mascara, and lips, and I will be back with the final look. Okay, you guys, I am back and this is the final look. I really love how this turned out and this palette did not disappoint. I am so excited for this. The New Zealand Stargazing palette from Nomad. Let me know, are you picking it up? Did you see the sneak peeks on Instagram? Just the palette itself is so beautiful. If you like some of the lighter shades, you have those base shades and then you can build them up with some of the lighter like multi-chromes. It just depends on what you're trying to do. But if you are looking for a palette that has multi-chromes in them, which there's some, there's not a lot. This, absolutely. And then I know, so Nomad just released theirs. I just reviewed Kama's. There's a lot more palettes coming out with multi-chromes in them and I am here for it. I absolutely love shimmers, but give me a multi-chrome or a duochrome, like I am all about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I am really excited to know what you guys are thinking about this palette or any of the other palettes that you've picked up. If there's any that I haven't picked up and reviewed, let me know and I will see if I can get my hands on them. But you guys, I am so excited for this. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.